Last time on our intermission mission of Professor Layton and the Curious Village, after witnessing Raymond's abduction before their very eyes, Luke and Professor Layton are shocked to see him return to Reinhold Manor on his own. Busy with the murder investigation, Inspector Chelmy warns Layton against meddling any further. However, Layton is confident that the Golden Apple and the morning's murder are linked to one another. Finally freed to move about, Layton and Luke begin their search for the Golden Apple in earnest. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village for the Nintendo DS. Well, last time we basically had to do an intermission mission, in a way. As you saw the events of what happened last time, well, we now finally begin Chapter 5. The Hunt begins. Alright, so without further ado, let's continue on here. Let's enter the manor and speak with Matthew. Let's see if he's in. There he is. Alright, let's speak with him. Bottle water at the ready. Back so soon, Professor? Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the Golden Apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir? Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Laura's nurse. Wow, it was so loud on my part. And she often helped me with my work. Matthew! Yes, madam. I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see. At this time of day, I'd imagine she's walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthews sends his regards. Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew. Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before? Indeed. We also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, let's go find the old girl. Off we go then. The general store is just outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. Alright, so let's go find Ingrid at the general store, which should be, if I remember correctly. Oh, speaking of Ingrid, there she is. Let's have a talk with her. Oh, goodness me, if it is Mr. Layabout, was it? The name's Layton, madam. That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do for you, sir? Earlier, we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron. Heavens me! You want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor. and that was ages ago. That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one? All right. Well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You've never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world, and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her two parents worth of affection. So, So, where's Flora gone? Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now. The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden? Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a hunch that the grave might hold a clue we've been looking for. Alright, so we gotta go all the way back. We have to go all the way back. What the? There's Matthew. Oh, sorry, that's the... Oh, look! It's Matthew! Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean, no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Oh, so much to read, so much to read. Well, this is visual novels, so much to read. Lady Violet's grave, sir? I was just about to visit it myself. Would you mind if we came along to take a look? Not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step on the way in. This is Lady Violet's grave. Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all. The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I've tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love. This statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia. It's hard to believe it's someone else. Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about Baron's journal. It should still be on the desk in Madam's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the golden apple. My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once over later. Now then, Luke, we best head back to Reinhold Manor. Alright, so let's head back inside the manor and head towards Lady Dahlia's room. Should be right here. Alright, so let's look for the journal. Could be right there, but let's see. Ah! This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue. So... the craftsman of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. Changed its memory? I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora. But I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. Changed its memory? I'm not sure what Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel if I have failed Flora as a father, I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor! Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But, Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course, you're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course, Any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Alright, so we're done here. All we can do now is just leave the manor. Oh dear. Looks like everyone is already in the lobby there. Alright, so I guess we're not going to talk to anybody right now, but to Ingrid. So let's head over there. She just comes at the weirdest times. Seriously. Anywho, adjust my mic a bit. Oh, look who it is. Professor Laddie, was it? My name's Layton, madam. Oh, that's right. Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing. So I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me about. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his close friends? His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's really all I knew of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that Zapone fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to that man we met? Ah, yes, the gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. Alright, so we've spoken to Ingrid. So let's head towards that fork in the road beyond the clock tower. Let's go this way. Booyah. I'll be back for those. And there he is. Meet with Zapone. Sorry. Close friends of the Baron? It's true. I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times. Mr. Zapone, you didn't happen to be good for friends with the Baron, did you? Me? Oh no, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait. Never mind. I'm not sure. I guess Zapone can't really tell us much of anything. Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of Saint Mystery. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Alright. So we gotta ask around town. Oh boy. Let's see, so where can we go? Well, let's see. How about here? Oh, actually here, where the drawbridge is at. So yeah, as you can see, there's our car. There's Layton's car. Unfortunately, with the crank stolen. With the crank stolen, well, oh, the drawbridge is back up. That bridge appears only to be the that bridge appears to be the only way out of Saint Mystery. It seems that we're confined to this town for the moment. Oh my! And to make matters worse, it seems no one can find the crank to lower the bridge. Well then, my boy, all we can do is wait. Let us attend to our business in the village. Oh boy. Alright, let's speak with him first. If you really want to understand Saint Mystery, you'll need to search the village thoroughly. Good luck, fellas. You'll need it. Alright, let's go up here then. Speak with any of the townspeople here. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away. Yup. All right. Let's see. Where else can we go? Let's see. Where else can we go? Well, I guess we can head towards here and speak with Rodney. Wait, this is Flick. Hey, you two. You guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? Oh boy, which leads us to puzzle number 80. Too many queens. Oh boy. All right. Okay. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here we have 4 queens. And they can, and first off, I'm not good with chess. Not for lack of trying, but I'm just not that good with making all the right moves, you know. Okay, so what we can do is let's see. Okay, so we have to put the queens into certain places in the chessboard. However, we have to arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another line's movement. So the queens can move diagonal, vertical, and horizontal. Like I said, I have no idea about I'm not good with chess, so no choice but to look up a guide. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so here's how it's supposed to be laid. Like I said, I'm not good at chess. Not for lack of trying, but it's just too much of a game for me. Well, although I would like to learn how to play shogi. I mean, it's Japanese chess from what I've heard. Okay, so I'm gonna put the first queen piece here. The next queen piece will be right here. The next one will go right here. And the last one will go here. And that's it. Click submit.
How does this sound?
And that should do it. Like I said,
Professor, I
there
found it.
will be times where I have to use a guide for this. And this puzzle is one of them. Nice played. Chess queen problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. Now, notice how it said, the title, it had a 1 on it. So this won't be the last time we're going to be seeing something like this. Very nice. You two are no amateurs. I see. Don't worry. Next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you. Alright, so we get a stuffed chair. From the looks of it, I think I should give this to Luke. Alright, and let's speak with the bartender. Good day, fellas. Did you ever track down Ramon? Indeed, we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh my! Where did I put that measuring cup? Is something the matter? I have 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 quarts apiece. The problem is, my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Can you think of a way I can use these 7 and 9 quart pitchers to divide things up? Which leads us to puzzle number 78, water pitchers. Basically, it's the same thing we've been doing. First milk, then wine, I think? No, juice. I mean, it was first juice, then milk, and now water. You have one 16-quart pitcher full of water, one empty 9-quart pitcher, and one empty 7-quart pitcher. Using nothing but 3 pitchers, can you divide the water evenly so that 16 and 9 quarts are holding exactly 8 quarts of water? Oh boy, so probably it's this, then this, then put a 7 here, then add the 9 here. Alright, then add the 7 here. Okay, let me put this one here. 7 now. Yeah, it's difficult. Oh my god, this is so difficult. Put a 9 here. Put a 7 here. Then put the 9 here. Becomes 7 here. We have 2. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so this is how it's done. First off, we take our 16 pitcher here and put this on the 9. Then we put the 9 pitcher, put it right here, and we get 2. Okay. So put the 7 quart into the 16 quart. Okay. Next we pour the 9 quart we put the 9 quart into the 7 quart. Then we put the 16 quart into the 9 quart. Then the 9 quart into the 7. Okay. Then put the 7 in the 16. Then put the 9 in the 7. Alright. Then put the 16 in the 9. Then put the 9 in the 7. Yeah, it's complicated, but it has to be done. Then put the 7 in the 16. Okay. Next we put the 9 in the 7. Okay. Then we put the 16 in the 9. Okay. Next we put the 9 in the 7. And finally we put the 16 into... It's not letting me. Come on. And then put the 7. Oh, I'm sorry. The 7 in the 16. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Another puzzle solved.
These puzzles get fun but difficult. Wonderful. If you shift the water back and forth long enough, you'll eventually end up with 8 gallons in each pitcher. The shortest possible solution requires 15 moves. Right. Alright. Ah, genius. Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. I wish I had someone like you in the kitchen. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You know, I've never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? All right, the flower bouquet. I'll hand that over to Layton for now. I'll get everything all fixed up once we have all household items. Alright, so let's find okay, so let's continue on here. Polly. Oh, this time I really had it. I thought of this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. Anyways, puzzle number 76. A tile square. Alright, here we go. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles, like the one shown below, or on your left side of the screen. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you'd need? Alright, so we have these tiles, and the measurements are 10 by 12 by 0.5 inch or half an inch. Okay, so do I need to add them up? Who knows? Let's see, so basically like 12 and 10, that's 22. So 22, 7, and 1. No, I'm sorry. 27. I guess I can use a hint. Alright. Since the tiles have a different length and width, you will need to find a number that can be divided by both dimensions. Of course, the puzzle doesn't end there. You'll need to do a little excuse me, creative thinking in order to find the fewest number of tiles that allow you to form a square. Okay? Hint number 2. Don't forget that the puzzle also gives you the thickness of the tiles. And of course, hint number 3. As the sides of the tiles are 10 and 12 inches long, the smallest common multiple of the two works out to 60. Therefore, you'll need to arrange a 5x6 tile. That's a total of 30. Simple, right? Too simple, in fact. There's a way to make a square using even fewer tiles. Well, the answer I can come up with, as weird as it sounds, 20, I think.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Alright. Good work. The key to this problem is realizing that the tiles have depth to them. Once you understand that you have a third dimension to work with, the rest should fall into place. These things are so complicated. Oh, come on! I was already ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no! You had to go and ruin it by answering it before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk? Well, excuse me. No reason for that attitude. Anyways, let's head towards that store here. We're gonna head towards the town hall. Since you come to the town hall, I strongly advise you to follow the town procedure and solve this puzzle. Alright, puzzle number 64. Odd equations. Oh my, it may look... it looks like someone has been writing nonsense on the blackboard. It turns out, though, that under certain certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2, and 8 plus 6 equals 2. Assuming that the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? Alright, so... Oh, I think I get it now. Okay, so 8 minus 6 equals 2. 8 plus 6 equals 2. Assuming the above to be true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? And what's the first number to the answer? I mean, I know The answer is 13. But what's the first number needed to make 13? And that is 1. I think.
Luke, here's my answer.
And it is. All right. Cool.
Another puzzle solved.
Now, the reason why the answer was 2, well, it's because this equation revolves around the clock, or the time, really. You are correct. This puzzle is using time as a framework for the calculations. If you take 6 hours away from 8 a.m., the time becomes 2 a.m. Move forward 6 hours from 8 a.m. and the time becomes 2 p.m. Therefore, if you add 6 hours to 7 a.m., you should arrive at the answer 1 p.m. You can, of course, reverse a.m. and p.m. and still find the solution. So yeah, like I said, these puzzles are so confusing. Thank you. That will do nicely. Now, please vacate the premises. That's it. All right. All right. All right. So let's enter the. Let's enter the clock tower. Let's speak with the cat. That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they? Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed that cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you. Of course, if it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before? Alright, next puzzle. Number 65. What's E? Alright, so according to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. What does E equal? So according to this diagram, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, D equals 4. So what does E equal? Shouldn't A become 1, and then B 2, C 3, D 4, and... Oh! Yeah. A1, B2, C3, D4, E5, since E is the 5th letter in the alphabet. So E has to be 5. Let's put it in.
Luke, here's my answer.
There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
Though I don't get why A equals 2. I thought it was A1. Oh well. Well done. The number assigned to each letter refers to the number of sections that are touching the labeled section. Yeah, I'm very clueless on that. Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess. Alright, let's speak with Lucy for another puzzle here. Good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who's about to have her birthday, which leads us to our next puzzle, Birthday Girl. Number 66, Birthday Girl. Sorry. Alright. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22, but I was 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? Let's see. So when asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22. But I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? I'm gonna guess 20 or 21. It'd be weird if it's none of the above. But wait a minute. Let me see. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? Wait, Oh, I know. 01, and the day. Hold on, erase. 02. So it would be the next day, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day, so that would be her birthday would be the very next day. I hope I typed it in right. Well, wrote it in right. Or not.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Keep in mind that it is the right answer. I just didn't put it in right. So, gotta do this again. So month. So I have to put 1. Or maybe I can type in can I put in a letter? No. Okay, 1, 2. It has to be like that, I hope. There we go. Okay, so no putting in zeros. Just the actual number. That's right. Her birthday is January 2nd, and your conversation with her must have taken place on December 31st. As you can see on the chart above, the woman was 19 on New Year's Day last year, and she turned 20 the next day. This year, she turned 21, and in 2 days after the new year starts, she'll turn 22. Alright, wow, you're smart. Okay, come close so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victim super gross food before it pounces. Ooh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Oh my goodness, that's a barf right there. Ugh. Oh my goodness, that's like the weirdest. Anywho, you indeed. Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all those people. Alright, so Birthday Girl puzzle is completed. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.